Throughout history, some soldiers have left an indelible mark with their bravery, strength, and sheer fighting prowess. These warriors became legends, not only for their skills, but for the fear they inspired in their enemies. Today, we explore the 10 most deadly and feared soldiers in history. Spartan Hoplites. We begin in ancient Greece, home to the Spartan Hoplites. These warriors from the city-state of Sparta were renowned for their ironclad discipline and physical conditioning. From the age of 7, boys were trained in the agoge, a rigorous system that molded them into formidable soldiers. They fought in a phalanx formation, a tightly packed line of shields and spears, creating a nearly impenetrable wall. Their fearsome reputation peaked during the Battle of Thermopylae in 480 BC, where King Leonidas and his 300 Spartans held back a much larger Persian force, making them symbols of courage against overwhelming odds. Persian Immortals. Next, we turn to the Persian Immortals, the elite soldiers of the Achaemenid Empire. Known for their constant number of 10,000 men, they were always ready to replace any fallen comrade, creating the illusion of immortality. Their weaponry included spears, swords, and bows, and their presence on the battlefield was as much psychological as physical. The Immortals played crucial roles in the expansion of the Persian Empire under kings like Cyrus the Great and Xerxes the First, the Roman Centurions. No list of feared warriors would be complete without the Roman Centurions. These highly disciplined officers led Rome's legions, commanding between 80 to 100 soldiers. Centurions were known for leading from the front, inspiring their troops with their bravery and skill. The Centurions' contributions were key to Rome's dominance across 3 continents, making them a critical force in battles and the expansion of the Roman Empire. Viking Berserkers. From the cold north came the Viking Berserkers, legendary Norse warriors known for entering a trance-like state of rage before battle. In this berserker fury, they were said to possess superhuman strength and seemed impervious to pain and fire. Berserkers struck terror into their enemies, leading charges in Viking raids and challenging opponents to individual duels. Their fearsome reputation was so great that even their allies were wary of them. Knights of the Middle Ages. In medieval Europe, the knights stood as symbols of valor, honor, and martial skill. Raised from noble families, knights trained in combat, horsemanship, and chivalry. Clad in plate armor and armed with swords, lances, and maces, they were formidable on the battlefield. Knights, mounted on war horses, could break enemy lines and take on multiple foes. Though their age of dominance ended, their legacy as icons of bravery and honor remains strong in literature and film today. Ottoman Janissaries. The Ottoman Janissaries were the elite infantry units of the Ottoman Empire, known for their discipline and loyalty to the Sultan. Recruited through the Devshirme system, Christian boys were taken from their families, converted to Islam, and trained to be soldiers. They were among the first to effectively use firearms, including muskets and cannons, giving them a technological edge on the battlefield. The Janissaries were a powerful force in the Ottoman military, playing key roles in battles and shaping military history. Samurai warriors. In Japan, the samurai warriors held a place of immense respect. Trained in the art of Bushido, or the way of the warrior, samurai adhered to strict codes of honor, discipline, and loyalty to their lords. Their weapon of choice was the katana, a razor-sharp sword that symbolized their warrior spirit. Samurai lived by principles that valued honor more than life itself, and their skills and dedication made them among the most respected and feared warriors in history. Mongolian horse archers, under the leadership of Genghis Khan, the Mongolian horse archers formed one of the most devastating military forces in history. Raised in a nomadic culture, they were expert riders and archers, able to shoot with precision from horseback. Their unmatched mobility and skill allowed the Mongols to conquer vast territories, creating the largest contiguous empire the world had ever seen. Their tactics revolutionized warfare and left a lasting mark on military strategy. Apache Warriors. The Apache Warriors of the southwestern United States were masters of guerrilla warfare. Raised in a tough, arid environment, they became adept at stealth, survival, and hit-and-run tactics. Their intimate knowledge of the land allowed them to evade enemies and ambush opponents with deadly precision. Famous figures like Geronimo symbolize the fierce resistance the Apache showed in defending their lands against overwhelming odds, leaving behind a legacy of resilience and skill. British Redcoats. Finally, we have the British Redcoats, feared soldiers during the height of the British Empire. Their bright red uniforms, disciplined formations, and volley fire tactics allowed them to dominate battlefields during the 18th and 19th centuries. Though often remembered as the enemies in the American Revolutionary War, the Redcoats' military effectiveness helped Britain expand its global reach, making them one of the most influential fighting forces of their time. These soldiers, from the disciplined Spartan Hoplites to the feared Redcoats, shaped history through their strength, skill, and unwavering commitment to battle. Their legacies endure as symbols of courage, discipline, and military prowess.